recap from the last video. So I did talk a little bit about Elle, and actually a lot of bit about Elle and the kind of friend she used to be with me. She wasn't bad. I used to hang out with her all the time. If she was that bad, I wouldn't hang out with her. But yet again, she was probably one of the only friends I had. But there's this friend choice that Elle made, which was kind of questionable, but we were kids, so it really didn't matter. There was a friend that Elle made down the street with the girl who was really nice, and she had an older sister and an older brother. This older brother is the guy that we're going to focus on, and I'm going to call him Jack. That's not his real name, but just Jack. This boy, like I explained with the preschool video, he was very mentally unstable. And I don't mean that in a upsetting way or to make you feel uncomfortable, but this is just how he was, and we all knew how he was because we got used to it after hanging out with him after a while. Well, we had a lot of other guy friends too, and whenever we hung out with these friends, the boys from the other house would come over and play with them too. And this boy tried to get along with these other boys, but I don't think they actually liked him because they recognized that he had an unstable or disorder of some sort. But he was strange because he used to actually tease us pretty much all the time. I had my toys that I would bring over, and he'd come over and play with them, even if they were girl toys, he didn't care. And then there would be times he'd actually scare us with actual threats to kill us, and it was pretty scary, and we were too scared to tell any adults, but we probably should have at that time. There was one time we didn't realize that he actually had a pocket knife in his pocket, and the boys upset him a lot that day, and he pulled it out and started chasing them down the street with the knife. And whenever we tried to tell him, hey, don't do that, you're gonna hurt someone, he would end up chasing us too. So we ended up having to hide in Emma's backyard and lock the door behind us because he was chasing us and it was getting scary. I don't think we ended up telling any adults that day, but I think his sister calmed him down enough for him to go inside, and they talked to his parents about it. But it was a scary day for all of us, and we realized how much we shouldn't tease each other in that way because we don't know who was gonna get that upset. But yeah, I felt bad for him because he just didn't have stable friends, I guess you can say. Not like upstairs unstable. I'm talking about non-committable friends that he had that wouldn't benefit him in the way that he needed to. But it's in the past, and it only happened once. So after that, I mean, we never like teased him or anything because we were too afraid that he was actually gonna hurt us. So yeah, that's pretty much it with that story. It wasn't very long, but it was still pretty scary, to be honest. I'm gonna stop there. I know it's shorter than most of the videos I've been doing so far, but I feel as if that story just needs one part and not moving on to the next part, because the next part is totally different and doesn't have anything to do with what I just said, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I know it's not even 5 minutes of a video, but I hope you enjoy nonetheless. So I'm gonna end it there, and I will see you in the next video of not this series. I'm gonna pause this series and do a lot of different other stuff, and then we'll catch up on this series later in the year. So I hope you enjoyed so far, and let me know what you think. See you in the next video.